Nobody gets you ready for Utah football more than the KSL Sports Zone.
Ready.
Kyle Whittingham and the Utes hit the road for a battle against West Virginia. Your home for the best coverage of Utah football is right here on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. You're locked on to JJ and Alex, presented by G2G Bars on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Joining us on the program right now, fresh off the practice field, nice enough to carve out some time, BYU wideout and captain Chase Roberts on the program here with us. Chase, thanks for being with us, man.
Of course. Nice to be with you guys.
Listen, we chatted with you at Big 12 Media Days down in Frisco, and, you know, there's one thing about getting excited for a season and getting it going. You've done this long enough that you see how quickly these weeks just fly by. You're now in week 4 already, because it feels like 10 minutes ago that we sat down with you down there, but 4 games in or 3 games in going into game 4 for you guys, a bye week also on top of it. What have you guys learned as a team so far in 2025?
I think we've learned a lot, especially as our offense has been getting a lot of reps together and been able to kind of get the feel of what we're going to be like and what we can do. You know, with a true freshman quarterback, it takes a little time to get that timing down, get that confidence. But I feel like Bear's done a great job of leading the team and being able to drive the ball, score points, and be a threat in all facets of the game.
We've kind of put a microscope on him, and you know, anytime you're going to be a quarterback at BYU, whether you're a freshman or a senior, that's going to be the case. And
Exactly.
Especially because you guys are so good, you've got so much talent around him. What have you noticed about his development, especially in that East Carolina game, that gives you optimism and excitement about where he's at and where you guys can go now that you're starting Big 12 play?
Yeah, I think he's heard a lot that we have like the weapons around him and just, you know, use the weapons around you. But I think the message that we should be telling Bear and what I've been telling him is that there's a reason you're here at BYU. Like, there's a reason you're the starting quarterback is because you're a baller. Like, you're the one that leads the show. You're the one that does, you know, makes the decisions and really, you know, gets things going. So I guess give him the confidence. Like, he's here for a reason. He doesn't just have to kind of course, he wants to lean on the guys around him, but also, like, lead us, be the guy to make the plays and to get us going. So I think that's the mindset that Bear is getting and will have the rest of the season.
You guys have been prepping for Colorado. What do you see on film from the Buffaloes that you look at and you go, okay? And I've been trying to tell BYU fans all week, like, do not make a direct line comparison between the bowl game of what happened last year and this game and this team. It's going to be different. Both teams have different – sure, there are guys on the rosters that played in those games, but it's a different beast. You're going to Colorado. What do you see on film from the Buffs?
Oh, yeah, I think there's only 3 returning starters on defense, so it's a whole different team. A lot of man coverage. They trust their guys. There's some good players on the outside. So we just got to win our matchups, do our thing, and know that they're going to come out firing, especially, in the hostile environment. And they want their get back from the bowl game. So they're going to be playing hard, and it's going to be a fun game. So we're just ready to go out there and play BYU football.
How important has L.J. Martin's emergence as an every-down star back been this year? He's obviously battled some injuries in the past, but he's just been phenomenal. How much pressure has that taken off the pass game in your offense and opened things up for you guys?
It's been huge. It's been awesome to see him develop over the offseason, and you wouldn't be surprised that he's where he's at right now if you saw the work that he put in the offseason. So grateful for him and his effort, his hard work, and what he's done for us thus far, and excited to see what he can do the rest of the season.
Chase, you've got, JoJo Phillips goes down. How big of a loss is that to have him off of the roster? And then when guys are stepping up and asked to do more, have you seen that happen from the guys who are being asked to do a little bit more, maybe extra throws in the direction of Parker Kingston or Cody Hagan, for example?
Yeah, of course. You know, that's part of football. We pray for JoJo, and it sucks not having him. He's obviously a great player. But next man up, and I think everyone understands that, and they're excited for the opportunity, especially those young guys, Cody and Parker, and getting more targets, being able to help our team win. So they stepped up to the occasion and excited to see their work and, the plays that they're going to make in these upcoming games.
There was some questions about your offensive line, not because of talent, just because there were some guys that were being moved into starting roles because of who graduated. How do you feel those guys have come along and developed? And we're not even talking about the offensive line because they've been pretty clean so far.
No, they're consistent. They're great players, and they won't be, an issue for us. They've done what they needed to do thus far, and they'll keep doing what they need to do going forward. So it's fun to see, exciting to see, and it makes life so much easier when you have a line that's aggressive and doing their job and knowing where to ID and all those stuff. So it's definitely a blessing.
Quarterbacks are asked to be the leaders, and you brought up a little bit about how Bear is being asked to just kind of, you just by force, you have to start to lead this team, but you've got the C on the chest. What is he learning from the leadership side of things, and how much people do lean in and start to listen when the quarterback speaks up?
Yeah, of course. I think making plays is how you earn that right to speak up, and he's been doing that. So as he speaks and as he says stuff, we listen and we trust him, and as he keeps making plays, that trust will only grow. And so we're excited for him, and he's really stepped up to the role. He has that fire and gets us going when we step into the huddle, and we really have the confidence in him, and that confidence is going to keep growing for sure.
You guys were so close to getting to a Big 12 championship game last year and having a chance to win this league. The quest begins now on Saturday. Is there a feeling in the group and in practices this week as you get ready to start this Big 12 part of your schedule, knowing what you guys could accomplish?
Oh, of course. Yeah, we just take it one game at a time. I think that's what's great about this group is we focus on the now. And we know that as we do that and as we take care of game one in the Big 12 and take it to Colorado, that things will, happen the way they need to when it comes to the Big 12 championship, and it'll just come. So, time's already flown. It's already week 4. So we're just going to take it one game at a time. And next thing you know, it's Big 12 championship time. And, we're going to take it one game at a time and hopefully be there.
This last weekend against East Carolina and Stanford, you had 5 catches for 84 yards. 5 catches for 97, your best output of the season so far. Is that just getting in Bear's ear and saying, hey, look, I'm your senior guy. You got to lean on me a little bit more. Maybe give me 10 or 12 more targets and we should be okay.
Yeah, that's right. No, it just comes with time, being able to get the reps that we need to, especially when the shots are firing during game time. It's hard, and you need to make the right reads, and there's guys that are open, and you want to spread the ball out as well. So Bear's doing a great job, and obviously, we've been talking and wanting to get that connection together, and I think only going forward we're going to keep growing as you've seen the targets and all the stuff that the playmaking ability of all of our guys. He's going to spread the ball out, and we're going to be able to score a lot of points, and that's what it's all about. So the targets will come and the yards will come as we keep scoring more points and winning games. So it's exciting.
Chase, before we get you out here, Tiger and Bear have been playing their guitars. We've seen at some of these retirement centers and for some of these youth groups and things like that. Is it time for you to start busting out the singing tunes to go along with the playing of the guitar situation?
I do, yeah. I've been practicing, and I'm getting ready for when they invite me. So.
Oh, that's all you need is the invite. All right, perfect.
I just need the invite. I haven't got that yet.
You see a charity concert on the horizon.
You know what? Now that you've said it, I think we can make something happen. We'll get the invite going for you. We'll get you out
perfect.
there.
Let me know.
Chase Roberts, wideout for BYU. Nice enough to join us right after practice today. Good luck this week. Stay healthy, man.
Thanks, Chase.
I appreciate you. Okay, we'll see you guys.
There you go. Chase Roberts, everybody. No better dude I'm glad he's healthy, and I'm glad you've got to get, Carson Ryan ended up being a great target this last weekend, but Chase Roberts is that consistent, where's number 2?
Yeah.
And if you're Bear Bachmeier and you step back and you make that second read and you go, there's number 2, man. He's open again. It's a little security blanket for you.
Let me also say this about Chase is he's an example of how a player can have a legacy at a school, because we now live in an age where these guys bounce around and it's so hard to forge a legacy. Chase Roberts is doing that at BYU. He's going to be long remembered as one of the better receivers the school's had, and his numbers are going to reflect that, but also the relationships and the impact that he had is going to reflect that. These are the kind of guys you want in your program that are there from start to finish. And you want to see more of that. And hopefully it's an example to a lot of guys to say, I want to have a legacy like Chase Roberts. You can say that there's other places where there's kids that have that, but in an age where everyone's bouncing around, you can see what a player can do when he's at a place for a long period of time. People recognize him, and he can have impact, and Chase Roberts has done that at BYU.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We've got more to go around the corner. Our best and worst next. Stay with us, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.